Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch My Hero Academia season 7 episode 12. Just so you know, I tried to film this reaction video, to begin it this morning, like 2 hours ago, something like that. So I prepared everything, I put everything in place. And when I was like, okay, so I'm gonna watch My Hero Academia, how the last episode ended? Bakugo, the last episode ended with Bakugo. I can't, I'm refusing, like really. I don't know if you have that expression into your language, but in France we have really that expression, un refus d'obstacle, meaning an obstacle refusal. I don't know how to say it. Like really, like the horse. You have to picture this horse, which are coming to an obstacle and which are really like stopping in front of it, which are refusing it. And it's an expression in France when you don't want to do something and all because you're traumatized by it, because of something which happened or something like that. It's un refus d'obstacle, an obstacle refusal. And really, I was like that. I refused. Like really, I was like, no, in fact, I'm not prepared. I didn't understand that I would come back into My Hero Academia and I left my guys like that. So really, in fact, I didn't film. I took a break, I took a break. I ate, in fact, earlier than what I was supposed to eat and all, just because I didn't want to watch this episode too soon. So right there, really, we are at the coffee time. And I'm really like, okay, I have no choice. I'm gonna watch this episode right now. I can't refuse it anymore. I have to watch it. But really, if I would have had something else to do today, something else to work on and all, I think that I would have done it and I would have refused to watch this episode, these 2 episodes that I'm gonna watch today, because I can feel that emotionally I'm not prepared for it. Emotionally, I'm not prepared to watch this episode. But at the same time, during the review of the previous episode, I made a compromise. Because really, I had something weird which happened with the fact that my mind was screaming that really Bakugo is dead. And for once, my emotions, my feelings were agreeing with my mind when clearly my heart was like, no, it's not dead, I'm refusing it. For once, my emotions, my feelings didn't take, the side of my heart, but took the side of my mind. And that was really weird for me. But I made a compromise. I think that I have no other option, solution, choice than to say, to think, to admit that Bakugo is dead. For how we saw him at the end of the previous episode, for all of the things which were written for him during the previous episode, I'm thinking for sure about him talking with All Might. For sure we needed something also with Bakugo and All Might, and in fact we had it during the previous episode with Bakugo saying to All Might that in fact he always admired him and he wanted an autograph and all of that. So really, for Bakugo, what happened to him during the previous episode, how the previous episode ended, he can be dead, and in fact, if you think about it, Bakugo's evolution during these 7 seasons, he can die right now because he evolved a lot, and in fact, for him to die right now would be logical and okay for how the show is written, for how this character is written, for how the relationship with Deku is written. For me, no, he can't die because okay, they're on a better place right now, but for me, they need to work more together, and clearly for me, Bakugo needs to be there when Midoriya is gonna win, like he's gonna do the thing against Shigaraki and maybe the master himself, like he needs to be there. But that, it's more my heart which is talking. So I made a compromise Okay, he's dead, and it's costing me a lot to admit it, but he is gonna be revived. I don't know how, because clearly healing girl, she doesn't have that power. She would have done it for others before. Deku, for the powers, you know, the quirks that he has, we never saw something about reviving people. So we need someone new, we need something new, someone new to appear, to intervene, but Bakugo needs to be revived. I don't know how, deal with it, like really, I don't know how, but it needs to happen. But really, when Midoriya is gonna come, when he's gonna see Bakugo dead on the floor, I'm so afraid of Deku going dark Deku during that moment. Ah, Shigaraki, you're gonna die and you're not prepared for that. But really, it was the worst mistake that you could have done to kill Bakugo like that. Is he gonna come during this episode? That, it's another question. I'm not sure. The fact that I can admit that Bakugo is dead. I'm sorry! I had a mental breakdown during this intro. I was really like, I'm not sure that I'm prepared. Because they're all gonna cry right there. Me, during the end of the previous episode, I cried, but I was also into a fucking denial. Like, I'm the queen of denial, remember? But right there, if I'm right with the fact that he's truly dead, but he's gonna be revived, they're all gonna cry for him. I'm not sure that I'm prepared for that. I need one of the villains to die also. You know, to have the balance okay. Like Dabi was arrested, not killed. So I'm not considering that the balance is okay right now. I'm sorry, but one of you guys has to die. One of the villains. Toga, Spinner... No, not one of them. One of the villains, okay? One that we don't care that much about. I need one of you to die. Okay? Okay. I'm gonna stop this intro right there. Let's go for this episode 12. Remember that if you want, on my Patreon, we have 4 episodes of advance. It's really a lot, meaning 2 weeks of advance. You have everything in full opacity and you have the full reaction part, meaning the full episode. You have that with the level 3. Full reaction part, full opacity, level 3, 4 episodes of advance. It's really a lot. Let's go for this episode. Come on, let's go. I'm gonna take a little new mental breakdown for myself and I will be back with you. With the episode. We're back with you. Okay.
勝負は必ず完全勝利。これが本当に強いやつの勝利だろ。それはダメだよ。
It's truly dead. Don't do anything stupid, you! Okay, it's truly dead, but he's gonna be revived. I don't know how, but he's gonna be revived. But I can't be that much in denial for each one of you if each one of you is dying, you know? Oh, don't tell me about it. Shut the fuck up! Can you revive him? I didn't imagine that you could do it.
やっぱ直に触れると違うんだな。氷を打ち込まれる前に一か八か真似してみた。これで合ってるよな。ショート！降りません！
Excuse me, what?
そうだ。トムヤにはほとんど独学でここまで個性を高めたんだ。
It's not the end of this fight! I thought we were done, at least with this one. メサダディ。 Uh-huh.
オールフォーワン。お前は好きにやれ。私も好きにせる。革命の後に球体の
I'm trying to calm myself, you know.
あれらは新たな世界、不要な者たちである。
Don't you dare attacking them. Oh, and we know that we have some bad guys inside with them. Then!
僕らは夢に向かって突き進む。終末論はやはり正論であったと言わざるを得ない。使えるのは一度きりじゃ。脱獄後、もしわしに万が一があった場合を考慮し。
But it means also that right there the fact that he used it, it's his last move, like he can't do that twice. In a way it's a form of despair, the fact that he did it now. I'm trying to reassure myself with what I have. See? In a way it's a good thing. He's using it sooner than he thought.
体が絹のように軽い。
Oh, the music right now?
だが夢のバトンは信楽戸村に引き継がれている。僕の残る役目は君たちのチョコ材な罠から彼を救い出すことだ。自滅上等の状況か。エンデバーさんがもう一発撃てばまだ。
You don't have your quick anymore, girl, right? Eh? Where are we, US?
我が国も危ないんだ。個性専門機関の報告によれば、戸村はもはや人の手に負えない段階まで来ている。
You wanna send someone else?
そんな化け物に君は敵対意志を示してしまったんだ。すでに先進国間ではどこが一番早く戸村の信頼を得られるか睨み合いが始まっている。
To gain his trust?
気を伺い撃つためだ。一度でも支配を受け入れてしまえば。
Yes, you want to make deals with him?
そんなものが未来であってたまるか。その異世界を捨てんだろう。アズマさん。スターが何のために戦ってきたのか。ちょっと。そう。どこにでも忍び込む忍者ヒーロー。
You also you can do something?
諦めてたまるか。見えた。
I didn't think of you guys to revive him, but I'm glad that I'm not the only one in denial. He's not gonna be able to come back. You want to go together? I don't want him to die to revive Bakugo. I want for Bakugo to be revived, but for no one to die. With yourself. Can you sacrifice an arm, a leg, but not yourself?
じゃあもう壊そう。一旦全部壊さなくちゃ。かゆいの直さなきゃ。
No.
それは俺がもう壊したんだよ。
Ah, she's so impressive! Mirko, you're truly the best! That rage, you know, that level of rage! maybe yes, it was enough.
脅威を感じてきたというのか。なんだよおい。
Good job, good job, good job, good job! I have trouble to breathe. Okay, really, you're making a good job, the two of you together. And I'm so sorry for that.
抹消によって回復を封じられた体と心のストレスが彼を蝕み、体は今この場により適した答えを導き出した。
With all of the arms like that, like shigaraki, OG shigaraki. Oh, you don't know him. He came back from having no quirk. He was that close to be the next All Might. You want to leave? Earlier you managed to talk to him, to reach the kid. You're gonna make him lose. Oh, it's disturbing, you know, during the middle of a fight. You're there! Fuck you all! No preview. Fuck you all, fuck you all, fuck you all. Yes, I'm using insults, I don't care about it. So I was right. I was right to wear probably, you know, my crown of Queen of Denial by thinking that yes, Bakugo is dead, but they're gonna revive him. I didn't think that it would be them like that. Right now, I thought that it would be Deku's quirk, one of them that we don't know anything about. I thought that it would be someone that we don't know for now and who would intervene right there. I even thought that maybe it could be Kaminari who is around right now. Like, I had a lot of things on mind, but not these two working together like that. But I'm glad that I was right about, okay, Bakugo is dead, but he's gonna be revived. But I never thought that the person who would save him would die doing so, would sacrifice himself. And right there, that's what they're, you know, implying. The fact that he's transforming his body to go inside of Bakugo's body, and Best Genist is telling him, you can never come back from that. He's gonna revive the boy, make a CPR from inside, but he can never get out of him? How can it be? Like, headshot for life, he's gonna live inside of Bakugo? Like, is he gonna disappear inside of Bakugo little by little, or is he gonna live inside no matter what? How can it be? To have a human being who is now a part of your body, you know, his mind, his soul is still there, can express itself, can feel things. How can it be? And no matter what, no, that's not what I want. I don't want for him to die, to sacrifice himself like that. And the fact that during that moment we are learning that in fact these two, they were at school together, they were friends and all, and they are exchanging these words, like really you got me with that, I cried. For the other ones to give everything that they could during that fight with Mirko, with Milio, with everyone. It was so rough to see them fighting that much. Dabi, the fight Dabi Shoto is not done. We didn't even have that win. During the intro I told you, like, okay, I can admit that Bakugo is dead, but at least we arrested Dabi first. We need to have one of the villains dying to balance the situation truly, you know. And in fact, no, Dabi was not even arrested. Dabi is back into his best shape, that strong and all, so that fight is not done. We still have all of these fights. That one is not done, not at all. We still have all of the fights open, and into a lot of these fights, in fact, the villains taking all of the wins, because think about it, Dabi is back into his best shape, you know, and with that powerful quirk. For sure, Shigaraki right there, he managed to kill Bakugo. I'm gonna come back later to what is happening at the end of this episode. And we have also the Master coming back with a new form, with Aries quirk, really arriving, landing on the ground like an angel, almost, with that human appearance, stealing a new quirk, like really coming back at his best. Not only all of the fights are back on track, but with the villains taking all of the wins. I'm desperate, I'm trying to imagine what can happen. Like, okay, right there at the end, for the situation with Shigaraki, we have Midoriya coming, so he's gonna fight Shigaraki. For sure he's gonna get so mad when he's gonna understand what happened to Bakugo, so it can give him more strength, but also it can make Dark Deku appear, we'll see. But Bakugo is gonna be saved no matter what. Someone just sacrificed himself for that, so hey, oh. He's gonna be back, and it's gonna be great, and Milio right there was also so great. The fact that he made that joke, remembering, you know, what his mentor told him about having a loss, smiling, and clearly it was so disturbing for Shigaraki during that moment that it worked well for Deku to enter. But yes, okay, Deku is right there. At least we're gonna have a fight, Shigaraki-Deku. We can make something great about it. Okay, but Shoto and Dabi, the Master being like that against Andover, I'm not too sure anymore. I'm not too sure anymore that we can win these fights. Like, I'm losing up, I'm desperate. And at the same time, I'm like, what Shigaraki did right there to take that form at the end, the fact that he remembered again and again what happened when he was a kid, it means that his mind is really fighting inside, that he has that internal conflict, that also to take that form at the end, it's really its safe form, you know, appearance with the hands like that. So in fact, it says a lot about him and the fact that he's feeling disturbed and he's not that much feeling great. So in fact, it's good, like for the Master also, the fact that he used that thing, you know, with Aries quirk right now, sooner, way sooner than he thought, and against them, it's showing also that he felt desperate during that moment. He didn't think that he had to use it right there, like he's in a bad position, in fact, even if right there he's winning, and clearly what he just did can make all guys lose. The fact that he used it right there, it's in fact a good sign. I'm trying to reassure myself with that, but it's hard. It's really hard. I'm really more desperate than something else for guys. For how things can evolve into the next episode, you know, that I'm gonna watch right now. And again, when Deku is gonna see what happened to Bakugo. At least no one said anything to all of the other ones about Bakugo being like that right now. I would have been killed, destroyed, to see all of the students, you know, all of their reactions to the news Bakugo is dead. It would have killed me. Like, I already cried during this episode, so imagine it would have been worse and worse and worse. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now. I'm gonna watch one more episode today. For you, it's all for this video. If you want my reactions and my thoughts about the 4 next episodes, if you are watching this on YouTube, you can have them already, my reactions and my thoughts to the 4 next episodes. It's on my Patreon, it's with the level 3, and you're gonna have the full opacity, and you're gonna have the full reaction part, meaning the full episode for them. So if you can be interested, check my Patreon. You have the links into the description. I'm okay, they're gonna be okay. I'm so desperate. Bye guys.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.